feel it?
Yes, I can.
We're going to do another 8 together.
Another 8.
Called and said. Good job.
Butt cramp.
We did that.
G'day everyone, I'm Callan Durlik and today we are working with the wonderful Samantha Jade. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
We're at your local gym, Soma Health and Wellness. This is a very nice, very fancy gym.
It's such a fancy gym, isn't
It's like
it?
way too fancy for me.
Same.
I'm very rarely in fancy places like this.
I either work out at home or here.
Yeah,
There's
nice.
no in between for me.
Now, is this a pretty new thing for you, like working out and getting into weight training and all that kind of stuff?
Do you know what? I always do bouts of working out. So I'll go really hard and I'll be really into it, and then I'll take time off because I'm always gigging and it's really hard to have a schedule.
Yeah, okay.
But after I filmed Dancing with the Stars, I was so fit, and I was I have to keep this going just because it really helped me mentally. It helped me in my performances. And I was I have to keep this going. And so I was introduced to Franco, my trainer, who trains me without pushing me, but then at the end I'm I'm so sore, he's pushed me and I haven't even known it. Yeah. So I found a really healthy balance, and now I am addicted.
I'm a bit scared, but what are we doing today?
I'm actually a bit nervous for you.
Oh God.
I did bring my publicist in and I was like, you're gonna be fine. The next day he called me, he's like, I can't stand, I can't walk, I can't sit, I can't do anything. No, we're gonna do glute training. That's what
not
Franco
glute
is a booty
stuff.
builder.
Yeah,
He's a booty builder, and he is such a brilliant trainer because you won't even know you're working as hard as you are.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it, shall we?
Good luck.
All right.
Okay, so basically, you're like this in a squat, right? And you're shuffling back.
Oh my God.
And it doesn't look like it's hard, but you just wait.
I can already tell it's going to burn.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I can tell.
And actually, I was trying to film myself the other day and talk.
Yeah, right. It doesn't work?
No.
Just little shuffles, hey?
Yep. Feet, legs apart, and just tiny little shuffles. Can you already feel it?
Yes, I can.
Oh my gosh,
Why
me
does
too.
this feel so hard and weird to do?
Doesn't it look easy and it's not?
Yeah, that's not easy at all.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. End of workout. Great. Thanks.
Now we have to turn and do it the other way.
Jeez, mirrors are not a good thing. Looking at myself doing this. You especially have to stay pretty fit. You gig, how many gigs a year are you doing? You gig all the time, right?
I gig all the time, yeah. It depends, but usually I would say 3 times a month.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Have you had any injuries on stage or anything like that? Or repetitive stuff from microphone stuff?
Yes, I always have a bad neck. I think there's so much tension.
Yeah.
When I sing, if I hit a high note, I have to constantly remind myself to
relax.
My shoulders and relax.
Yeah.
But I have to be fit because I sing and do a little bit of the dancing, and jump. Sometimes I get to a song and I get so excited I start jumping, and then I go, what am I doing? But I have to continue doing it. So I have to be fit.
Do you do a lot of breath work?
I actually, because I've been singing for so long, I weirdly know how to control that.
Yeah, okay.
That's just something that I actually have never really worked on, but it's just
yeah, it's just there.
I think it's just subconscious for me now.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, we're not done here.
Okay.
This is usually when Franco and I train and we do this, he talks to me and I just nod.
Yeah.
Because I can't get worked out.
But this is the new workout, right? Everybody wants the booty now, don't they?
That's the most popular muscle group these days to hit.
You feeling the burn?
It's so hard.
It makes me really happy that people think it's hard.
I'm not a big
need to work hard.
leg glute person, so
Yeah, a lot of people.
this is hurting.
Now, I know that feels like that's the workout, but that's just the warm-up.
That's the warm-up.
So tell us, the new song's out at the moment, Peachy. It is a cracker, by the way. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thanks.
New album's coming out soon as well.
Yes.
And where you're at in your life, obviously, you seem pretty happy because the song is probably the happiest you can get.
Happy, yeah.
So yeah, what's it all sort of looking like in terms of the album? Is it all sort of similar?
Yeah, we decided on this one to go for a pop kind of nostalgic pop sound.
Yeah, okay.
And Sabrina Carpenter and Chapel Roan, they're kind of doing that kind of pop nostalgic sound, which I love.
Yeah.
So I was like, yay, this is perfect for me.
Yeah, Peachy does have a bit of an espresso vibe to it.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
It's so crazy when I heard espresso. I was like, I would wish I wrote this song. You have that very rarely.
Yeah.
And then I looked it up, and the people who actually did Sweet Talk, which was one of my songs, did Espresso.
Ah,
so yeah, the record's in the pop realm for sure. And then there's obviously a ballad on there because I love a power ballad.
Yeah, nice.
But just one. Good job.
How was that? Was it okay?
Very nice.
That hurt. Nice.
Now we're going to do the other side.
Yep.
You would have done hundreds of interviews this week, right?
Yeah, lots this
And you
week.
gig a lot. So
Yes.
how are you prioritising your health and stuff at the moment in terms of getting to the gym? Is it something you sort of always make time for, or just fit it in when you can?
No, I always make time for it. I get anxiety quite a lot. Like I've dealt with it in the past, and I find that if I work out, that's way more at bay. When I work out afterwards, I feel like I can take on the world.
Yeah, 100%.
You know that feeling where you're like, okay, I've done something good for my body and my mind and my spirit today.
Yeah.
And then I can go about my day. So I really prioritize it at least twice a week, mostly 3 times. But it's hard right now because I'm in the cycle of the record. So.
But do you also sort of count your I guess, like training for gigs and stuff like that? Because you're obviously dancing in gigs and that as well.
Yes,
so is that sort of also a workout for you?
Yeah, sometimes after a gig I'll be like, okay, that was definitely cardio.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it's really hardcore, like when you're doing an hour set.
Yeah.
Even just singing for that long is a certain amount of like cardio.
Yeah.
So definitely, if I've got a gig, I can do like 2 times a week, not 3.
Yeah. And do you find like your sleep and everything all plays into sort of how you're feeling and the anxiety and all that?
I feel like when I work out, I sleep so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I'm more exhausted.
Yeah.
My body's more exhausted.
Yeah.
But I get the best sleep. And I used to not look forward to it.
Yeah.
I feel like I used to not look forward to it. I'd be dreading it, but now I actually really look forward to my workouts because I know how I'm going to feel afterwards.
Yeah. And do you get the sort of like, oh, I should have gone today when you didn't go? And
oh my God, totally.
Yeah.
I remember I was, winter over here, so had a cold. And I couldn't go for a week, and I was actually devastated. I was like, oh, I miss it.
Yeah.
And you the thing, like it takes 5 seconds to put on and like get, not just put on weight, get like sloppy.
Yeah.
And then it takes so long to get fit.
I know.
So I was like, oh no, within the week I was like already feeling like this.
And then the motivation to get up and go do it after that week, you're like, oh, well, I might as well not do it now because of this. Yeah.
It's the thing. So you do have to just have your own little plan in your head.
Yeah.
For me, if I do twice a week, then I'm doing my plan.
Yeah. Do you get nervous for gigs and that still?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right.
I get so nervous.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Every time.
Yeah.
People ask me that and they're shocked when I say yes, but I'm like, I think it's because I care, like I still get nerves. I still get that little before I go on stage. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to mess up because you never know.
Yeah.
I always sing live. I never mime. So, that's always a gamble.
Yeah.
Anxiety for me has been it's been through my life, like in and out of my life. When I turned 30, I got it quite badly.
Yeah, right.
That's when I understood what it was.
Right.
And I just had to work through it,
Yeah,
And I think like fitness was a big thing for me.
Yeah.
Working out and trying to learn how to meditate, I still can't.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
At least putting time towards it.
Yeah. And diet-wise, what are you have you cut anything out, or are you still just doing a bit of everything?
It's winter, so it's really hard. Because all I want are carbs all the time.
Same, don't worry.
Right?
Yeah.
But I just, I never try and do like, I could only this. I moderate it, have a little bit of chocolate, absolutely, but don't have the whole bar, have an apple, or those kind of choices.
Yeah.
Don't get KFC.
Yeah.
Do the potatoes at home.
Yeah.
Those kind of choices. But I naturally eat quite healthy.
Yeah, okay.
My dad's Indian, so a lot but curry and rice in my household.
So good.
Best food.
The best.
But all like bread, rice, heavy sauces,
Yeah.
But I just try and make the right choice, I think,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, lots of coffee.
Yeah, good call, especially when you're doing this stuff.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, what do we got?
We're in.
We're going to go down just before your glutes touch the ground. Then we're going to come up, clinch, and then do a couple of book openers or reductions like that.
Oh, God.
Ooh,
yeah, that's where I struggle, that opening of the knees there.
Yeah, the flexibility.
Yeah.
It's those little muscles that you don't realise you're working.
Yeah, well, it's the ones, you're just not using ever.
Totally.
Either, are you?
Now we're going to do another 8 together. Here we go. 1.
Another 8, did you say?
2. Nice, Callan. Hanging there, buddy. You're doing good. And the shakes are a good sign.
Oh, yeah.
Really working those stabilizer muscle groups. It's a good sign to start shaking.
They don't feel good.
How many we got left, Samantha?
4.
4 to go. Here we go.
I can't even count.
Who's are counting anyway? 3 more.
Oh.
Last 2. Now, should we do the challenge at the top?
Yep.
This time when you come to the top, hold and give me 10 moves. 10, 9, feeling the burn. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hey.
Oh.
Good job.
Butt cramp.
We did that.
Oh.
Well done, guys. Tough exercise.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
good.
this one.
I'm going to be here. Make sure you guys don't tip over.
Don't fall backwards.
Yep.
It's that balancing that adds flavor to the exercise.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Alright,
God,
here we go.
it's so
Oh, God.
3,
Ah.
4, 5, 6. It might look easy. 7, 8, but it's not. You can see by the facial expressions and the focus. Nice. 5, 4, 3. Look at this team effort. Well done, team.
Oh,
Oh, no.
that's really hard, isn't it?
Thank God you were there because I was definitely falling back. Yeah. So how long have you been doing this program for now?
I think it's been 2 months now.
Yeah, okay.
That I've been doing this, and I'm going to continue to. I love it. Like,
Yeah, right.
I love it because I'm not a huge cardio girl.
Yeah,
I think I get
same.
my cardio on stage.
Yeah.
You know that little throw-uppy feeling you get me to do cardio? I will do anything to avoid that.
Yeah, yeah,
It's a
yeah.
feeling. Although I have got it with weights as well, but it's different. I feel like I do my cardio with my work.
Yeah.
And also I have a little puppy and I have to walk him every day. So
Yeah, right.
I get cardio, and I said to Franco when I first met him, like, I don't like cardio. He goes, okay, we're not going to do cardio, but
Nice.
you're going to get the same kind of workout with
Yeah.
weights.
Well, even just that, right? That's like the heart rate's up,
Heart
got a little
rate
bit of a
is up,
sweat
yeah.
on. You must have that sort of that crash more than most people because obviously being a performer,
Yeah.
it's very, you get the high, you know,
Yes.
that dopamine hit. It's great being on stage. And obviously getting nervous. I used to do stand-up comedy. I used to get so nervous
Oh my
before I
gosh,
did that as well.
I can't even imagine how nerve-wracking that is.
Yeah, but you do
Stand-up.
something that I couldn't imagine
Yeah.
doing either. So, but
Yeah,
that
yeah.
even just that feeling of like getting nervous is tiring, right? Because then you
Totally.
finish.
Oh my gosh, you're like,
Yeah. So then, what's the come down like? Do you find it hard to sleep after a
I find
gig?
it so I was going to say,
Yeah.
do you find it hard to
Yeah.
wind down? Yeah, I
Always.
find it really hard to wind down.
Yeah.
Especially if I do like, I do a lot of corps, so we do like say an hour set or whatever it is.
Yeah, okay.
And afterwards, I am like, I know I'm so tired, but my body's still like running. And
Yeah.
So I always have a chamomile tea or a sleepy tea in my bag.
Yeah.
The performance is where I love what I love,
Yeah.
what I live for. It's the being on part,
Yeah.
that's exhausting.
I think a lot of people don't realise that as performers and even people in front of camera, like, I don't know about you, but I'm not necessarily the most outgoing person.
Same.
Like if you put me in a room with like 100 people, I'm not going to go around and talk to everybody.
No way.
I'm not the
Yeah.
life of the party, that kind of person.
Same.
And I feel like it's
Yeah.
the same for a lot of performers.
100%. My
Yeah.
other performer friends are the same. I feel like I'm the life of the party if they're my people. If
Yeah.
it's my team,
Yeah.
and if I know them, like
Yeah.
then I'm like myself and a lot. Otherwise, I'm actually probably the more shy one.
Yeah.
My best friend, her name's Amanda. She's the life of the party girl.
Yeah.
And she's actually a dancer. She's kind of stopped dancing now. She was always like the one, and I was always kind of the quiet one.
Yeah, right.
And then people would be so confused that
Yeah.
I was the performer.
Yeah, but it's
Hang on.
hard for people to realise that. You're just like, well, but you're on
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah.
But it's different. You're working, you're performing,
working.
you're doing something.
And do you feel like I click into a version of myself?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
it's a character.
It's character.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
You take it on. You're like, okay, this is a role.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In terms of characters, are you still going to do some acting, do you think?
I would love to.
Yeah?
I would love to. I honestly, yes, we need to work together.
Yes, sounds good.
I would love to do some more acting. I genuinely didn't ever start out going, I'm going to act. It just I was lucky. It kind of fell into my lap.
Yeah,
and
nice.
Once I got that role of Kylie, I was like, oh, this is a lot to take on.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
going to really have to study for this, and really did my research, worked with an acting coach, took it so seriously,
Nice.
put all the other projects I had aside
Yeah,
so
wow.
I could work on that. And I loved it. I was like, oh, I get it. You know that they say you get the acting bug, and I
Yeah.
was like, oh, I've got it. I've really got it.
Exactly.
You know what though? I actually was very scarred because I I used to live in LA for a really long time. I was signed to a label over there, Jive, and then William Morris, I got signed to William Morris, which is a huge agency,
massive,
right?
Yeah.
And they were like, you have to act as well.
Yeah, okay.
And I was like, yeah, of course, I am an actress.
Cool,
like, you know, I'm an actress, whatever you need. I was like, sure. And then they sent me on all these auditions, and these were the times we had to go into the auditions. And I remember I auditioned for the remake of 90210, and I got really close, really, really close. They were like, oh, because I got so close, they're like, you know, you're the it girl for a second.
Yeah.
And they were like sending me on all this stuff. They sent me on another audition, and it was to play, what is her name? It's like a rock, she's like a very famous, Pat Benatar?
Oh, yeah.
It was a movie, Kristen Stewart ended up getting the role.
Right.
But hello, Kristen Stewart, me. So I went in and I said to them, listen guys, like, I know I'm supposed to be an actress, but I'm not that kind of actress. I don't think I can just become a rock chick.
Right, yeah.
I went in, I did the audition, I knew I was terrible. I walked out, I was like, I thought that was the worst thing I'd ever done.
Yeah.
I got a call from my agent. He's like, they just called and said, you were the worst audition of the day. And I was like,
what?
I was like, I know, I told you.
They're not supposed to give you feedback like that, though.
I know, and they did, and I was like, yeah, well, first of all, I agree, I was terrible. Second of all, please don't tell me that, now my ego's gonna just completely shrink.
Yeah.
But it was such a scar for me. So after that, every audition I went on, I was so nervous, it was terrible.
Yeah.
And I did not act again, like I didn't do it, because I was like, it was so bad. So Kylie was like that first
one
so
back.
that's why, I guess people didn't know that, but that's why I was so nervous.
Yeah, and were you pretty well approached for that? Like they were sort of like had you in mind and you just sort of had to do a few things for them?
I was so lucky. They called me and they were like, I just won X Factor, and they were like, we'd love for you to come in. And I was like, okay, but I had had all this in my head that now you know. So I was like, oh God, don't blow it.
Yeah.
And I went in and I did one read and they really liked it. And there was a few people still auditioning. I didn't like get the role. I still had to audition for like maybe 3 auditions. And then do a chemistry read with Luke.
Yeah, nice.
And yeah, it was really cool. And I did a lot of research though.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't want that to happen again. So I did a lot, I over the research.
How long ago did you do Home and Away?
I did that, it would have been 8 years ago.
Yeah, okay.
That was really fun.
Yeah, I hear it's really good. Like I've had some friends do it and it's a really good, just fast pace.
So fast.
Get in there, say lines, get the hell out.
They were like, okay, so you start on Monday, here's the script, and it's this thick. Because it's like the whole week. And I was like,
oh yeah, right.
And then you've got to like, well now it would probably be all online, but this was like paper.
Yeah.
And I had to like find my scenes. Like it was really interesting how they do that. And they're so talented, those actors.
Yeah.
Because you go from like the shooting on the beach to shooting in the diner, shooting it like all in one day, out of order. Like, yeah, they're really talented.
Yeah,
really
nice.
cool. Yeah.
I'm seeing a big discrepancy in the weights here, Franco. What's going on?
There's a massive discrepancy. We're going to do the round.
Yeah.
And then just back up. Perfect.
Am I twisting?
And we're going to do the twist.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So a very good isolated exercise for the triceps. I really like this because you're on the bench, your neck and shoulders supported, as opposed to when you're standing up. Things could go wrong.
Yeah.
It's one of our favorites. Just making sure the elbows don't come forward to stay isolated through the triceps.
Oh yeah.
The extra twist just gets a little bit more of the burn.
Okay.
From here, tapping the shoulder,
Yep.
then up and twisting is a natural.
Nice.
Beautiful, man.
He knows this.
Nice. Now, we're aiming for 12 reps.
Yeah.
Think about a little bit more control on the way down. Invest in that down phase. Give 2 or 3 seconds. Keep the muscles under tension. You pretty much want to experience the most uncomfortable variation when it comes out to isolation. So don't let your body cheat and wriggle out. But that's beautiful. You guys are both killing it.
Yes.
And once we've done a set of 12, I'm going to show you our second most favorite ab exercise.
Oh yeah.
Yes. You know what's coming?
I know what's coming.
Alright guys, beautiful. So this variation, your upper body stays still, your lower body moves towards your elbows.
Okay.
So, Sammy, show us. Perfect. Again, it's all about the control. So coming up, little pause, and then going down slowly. That really goes to war with upper and middle abdominal wall, which are quite hard to hit normally. Alright. How's that feeling?
Oh yeah. Burning.
She's going to start shaking soon. We like that. That's a very healthy sign again. Now hold it for 5, 4, 3, and then down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jeez.
Amazing.
The burn.
All right.
It's so intense. I like this better, just watching.
We're just going to go straight to your triceps. Pause.
Nice.
Look at that, and then down slowly.
Good
Guys,
form.
if you want to try this at home,
Hey.
make sure everything is compressed. Stay close to the bench. Keep your spine as close as possible to the bench. If you come up and do big U shapes, you're going to put too much tension on your lower back. 100% unnecessary.
How
Are you
good is
feeling
his
where
form?
you're supposed to be feeling it? Look at this. Rock.
His form is next level, hey?
He's done this before.
I'm not talking because I
He
can't.
can't. I get it.
Guys, it looks not too hard, but it actually is one of my favorites, most isolated exercise I can describe. Now, pause, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look at that stamina. And then down in 4 for a nice little afterburn effect. Woo!
Oh, God.
Hey, good job. How good is that though?
Oh, my God, it burns.
I know.
I need to stand up before it starts like cramping. Oh, God.
Amazing time.
Congrats. Thanks, mate. Thank you.
You did amazing.
Very good. Thanks very much. Samantha Jade, thank you so much
thank
for
you
taking
so
me through the
much for
workout.
finally
I know,
meeting you in
it's been so
person.
good, and abs are sore, ass is sore, so
all sore.
that's great. I'm
Good.
very sore. But thank you very much. Congratulations on the new single. Congratulations on the new album. Do you have a name for it? Can you tell us yet?
Yes, it's called Love Sick Volume 2 because Volume 1 was the first one, which was 2 years ago. and this
Okay,
one's Volume
nice.
2. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, congrats on everything.
Thank you.
And thanks so much for having us. It was so
Thank
good.
you.
Awesome.
Well done.
Thank you.
Hey.